journey which we have come along with the team and the fabulous projects and work which we have been doing. In the recent times, of course, we have had a COVID impact, but the team, the projects, our communities have shown immense resilience and working towards the endeavors in which we have been working towards. Of course, our primary areas of operations is in the space of financial inclusion. It is in the ag space as well as health and nutrition. And the core and centricity of our work lies with the women. So working with the women communities, through them, with them, along with them, impacting the communities around them, as well as the villages, as we move forward. So what motivates for me to work at Grameen is the high caliber team which we have, the fabulous projects which we do, and most importantly the spectrum of work in which we operate. Each day, every day, it's a phase of learning. Each day it is doing something new, and the aspect of entrepreneurship which the rural communities and women which they bring about, that not only motivates but also gives us the challenge to move above and beyond of what we are working, and help them in their endeavors and service them for them to take up different opportunities. So the impact of COVID has been quite devastating, especially with the communities with whom which we work. Through our efforts, through our means, we have been trying to help the communities, the individuals who have been deeply impacted, be it in helping them in their sustenance or in their rebuilding their lives. So through our interventions, we have given grants, aids to different community members coming from different walks of life, be it somebody who is physically challenged, or people with disabilities, extreme old age individuals. So we have seen that mobility was a major issue there. They required food, they required medicines, they required money also. So we were in some ways there to help them about. But whatever big or small we were doing, it was always not adequate. So such was the impact of COVID, and such was the devastation. Through our projects, we have also helped several individuals rebuild their lives in their livelihood. Somebody restarting their shops, somebody paying off their loans, somebody buying maybe a rickshaw or something to start earning an income. So there has been interventions which Grameen has been doing, and I am very happy to be part of those. It is extremely overwhelming. At the same time, it is quite satisfying. The more you do, you still understand that there is still a lot to be done. Recently, what we have also started is honoring and being to some help to the families of COVID warriors. That is again a project which is extremely close to my heart. We could not honor and help the COVID warriors who have left us. However, it is our attempt to help their families to come out of any despair through our intervention and lead a life which they would have normally lived. It has a huge DNA of social enterprise within it, and that's I think the beauty of Grameen as an organization, as an entity. And what it leaves us to do is explore and I would say think outside the box and explore a lot of boundaries which are usually there. So our projects do not end as something like a project mode. We try to build in the entrepreneurial activity of it and outlive the project work. So be it in terms of agricultural projects, be it financial inclusion projects, we try to build in the element of enterprise, such that the project not only outlives itself, but also in some way it is helping the community, and especially helping women in their entrepreneurial journey. In Grameen, one critical thing which I really enjoy and which keeps me going all the time is the freedom to do work, the freedom to fail, and learn from it, and again go for it. So that is I would say quite a freedom which which the team here and I myself individually enjoy, and that keeps us professionals going. We try to attain certain benchmarks, certain things which have not been done yet. We try to experiment. We try to take up human-centric designs approaches in which there would be certain setbacks, but the key here is to learn from it and do it in a much more efficient and a better way. It's a fabulous team which we have. So we have exceptional talent. We have exceptional people who are part of the team, and learning from each one of them itself keeps me motivated. And the most important and critical aspect is the communities and the individuals for whom which we work, be it our Grand Mitras, be it our women champions on the ground, and be it the different households and families for which our different interventions are. So when you go there, meet them, you see that yes, some impact is there. To bring about a change, it is very important to first understand that a change can happen, and more importantly, it is you, the person, who is going to do it. So that belief in oneself, that confidence in oneself is very, very important. And once you are set out on that, I think people will come along, and it then becomes a journey which becomes much more motivating when different people from different walks of life come together and start solving problems together and achieving goals together. But the key here is to think about the problems, think of different ways of solving it, and then set out confidently on it, such that the change is there and you are the person who is going to bring it about. It is very important to understand that nobody is going to give it to you. You will need to earn it, and at the same time you need to work hard to get it also. So nothing compares to hard work, determination, and approach which is much more solution oriented. Rather than waiting and expecting people to do things or to help you out, it is always better to go out, reach out, ask for help, get together a team and like-minded people, and start taking steps towards the solution, or towards a subject to which you would want to work on. So becoming self-starter becomes very important. Having the right resources, or looking forward, or looking keeping an eye of getting the best of resources is something which a hallmark of a leader would be. And then utilizing and managing those resources to achieve your goals and mission, something which I think the youth should look forward, and they should also look at it from a sense of responsibility.